Hi Tia, this is Amber. I thought I'd try out some new technology on you and see how this goes. The screencast here will show you sort of the look and feel that I've changed and just kind of give you an overview of the suggestions I have. Okay, so my first impression when I open this is I love this flower with the globe in it. I think that's really cool. I thought, however, that the flower on every page was a little bit redundant and also kind of got in the way of some of the text. So I photoshopped and removed that there. If you like it, we can keep it. If not, it's an easy fix. You just got to take the background off and then reapply the theme that you had. So moving through these different slides, you'll see that I've placed some of the content just slightly over to kind of help make that, line up here as being the focal point. I've changed a couple things on this page in terms of the size of the font and the alignment here with all of these, and I removed, there were extra bullets for some reason, so I'm not quite sure how that happened, if it was something on my end when I opened it or if it was actually part of the template. So overall, I really like the diversity, I guess, between the slides. You've got like different layouts on each one, yet it feels like it's all consistent in terms of design. So I like that you have these images here. I cleaned up a couple things. I had aligned these images across the bottom and then also changed the alignment here so that everything was justified. Okay, on this page here, everything looks good. I think I just changed the little things with the layout, making sure that there was enough room with this curve here. So you can see that, actually I'm on this slide here, that the content goes right up to that initial curve and then wraps around to the other side. I did insert a comment here. Let's see if I can slide that comment over so you can see it on the screen. Basically just wondered if there were any direct quotations, because I noticed that you had the in-text citations, and in this case they had a period here, so it seemed like this might have been a direct quotation. Some of them seemed like they might have been paraphrases, so if you need to have a quotation mark, just make sure that you add that in the final one. Okay, and this one, again, just kind of tightening up the text to align content mostly with this bottom curve. I tried to get as much as I could within this white space here. I felt like in some ways that this overlap made it a little bit more challenging to read, so you can see that I tried to move those down on each slide so that they're as close to that bottom curve as possible without going over the text in this bottom corner here. Okay, I moved the ellipsis because it was kind of hidden underneath this image here. So that just kind of shows the break in that particular sentence there. Okay, this one also had bullets and then the numbers, and I felt like that was redundant. So again, I don't know, that could have just been an issue with the template when I opened it. But removed that information, and I think I increased the size. I can't remember now all the things that I did to it. Okay, same thing here. Actually, I think I might have skipped this slide, so I might consider moving this down just a little bit so that it's aligning underneath that curve here. I really like this page. I think this is a neat page. So a couple things that I did here is, again, I removed the extra bullets for your headers and changed it from center to justified, left justified, and then I moved the content over so that you have a nice visual alignment here, but you can still use that bullet to give the viewer something to look at. Okay, and this one also, I like the design on this one. I just moved the participants here. This was centered, so I want everything to be aligned, creating a nice visual line here, vertical rule. And similarly here, I wanted to move these as much as I could. This one is a little bit problematic because if I increase the spacing, you can see it gets over there. So as much as you can, try to create that visual line without it looking like it's completely jagged. Okay, on this one, what I did here is I increased the size and I stretched this a little bit to the canvas because I think it was like 14 before, and I think from a viewer's perspective it would be very challenging to read. So I increased the size on that. And the references, I removed the bullets from these. I removed some of the spacing. So what I did in this case is you have within, this is a 0 spacing, and then there's a 6-point or 12-point between. So that way you have these tighter spaces here. It's not expanded so much, and I could increase the font size a bit on that. And then on this one, this is the final page. I think it makes sense to use that flower with the globe image and put that dissertation proposal up just a little bit higher into that white space area so that people can see it. So I hope this is helpful. I really like the design. It's very eye-catching, and I think it will be a really good presentation. Content-wise, I didn't see anything that I would change. I think you have all the necessary components. I'll look over the overview here again. I mean, that's pretty typical. You'll probably be given about 15 to 20 minutes to talk, and then conversations, and then there'll be some discussion amongst your committee members. So good luck. I am looking forward to coming. See you then. Bye.